If you look at the 500,000 plus weapons in this game, I, mean, I feel that's a Gearbox thing. I don't know why, but
well, I'll tell you, when we decided to make a game where we're going to take a shooter and layer in RPG elements, we decided to you want RPG elements that matter for shooters, right? Like okay, you're going to develop your character. This is important when you think about a shooter. When you think about like a Halo or something, your character at the beginning is exactly the same as he is at the end. He doesn't have any new skills. He's no more powerful. He's just got the weapons that exist in the world, the 15 or 20 weapons. We decided we wanted a character that grew. We wanted to take that same compulsive kind of drive that we have when we play a game like Diablo, about getting better loot and about leveling up, or World of Warcraft for that matter. We wanted to see what it would be like to apply that to a shooter, and because it hasn't been done before. And also because we think that would be very interesting. Like in Diablo, that game addicted me. Man, I couldn't stop playing Diablo. I loved it. And when you think about it, the skill involved in that game is the exact same skill that's required to launch the application. I just put the cursor over the icon and I click on it. So the compulsion in that game is about collecting loot and about exploring and discovering and making choices about your character and your growth and the equipment you're going to use. And we wanted to apply those things to Borderlands. So in the shooter context, the tools of offense are weapons, they're guns. So we said, okay, the choice, we need a lot of guns. Growth, we need a lot of guns so they get better and better and better. Discovery, we want to be surprised, we want new things, so we want a lot of guns. So all this discovery, growth, choice, this all led to, we need a lot of guns in our game. And we started imagining, okay, let's say a shotgun. In a typical first-person shooter, there's a shotgun. And every game has like their one shotgun, right? And like, okay, some designer, some artist, and some programmer, they decide what the shotgun's going to be. So when you get Halo, it's like, here's the single Halo shotgun. Or like one of my favorite shotguns was from Painkiller, the Jackhammer. Kick-ass shotgun, you know, that was badass. Or my favorite, of course, is the Doom 2, the classic the double barrel shot. I'm talking shotguns only right now, right? But they're all different. But the typical first-person shooter says, this is our one shotgun that's going to be in our game, and then there's a pistol, and there's a machine gun, and that's the one that they've done. And so why can't we have all of them? Why can't we have all of them? And it's like, okay, then let's get crazier with that. Let's think about the Doom 2 double-barrel shotgun. What if it had 4 barrels? Or what if it had 2 barrels, but instead of firing shotgun shells, what if it fired like a round that exploded with acid and melted people's faces off? Or what if we put a scope on that so I can look down the scope? Or what if I put, instead of loading it like slowly, like how shotguns have a slow reload cycle, what if I put a revolver kind of mechanism in it so I can go blam, 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 and fire like a shotgun that's a revolver? What if we did that? And we're just going nuts, and like 5 minutes later we've designed 45, 50 weapons, right, with just a shotgun. Okay, so we can't build all this stuff. No developer in the world can build that many guns the way we built them before. So we decided we're going to have to write some software. We're going to have to develop some artificial intelligence to design the guns for us, and that's what we did. We created all these weapons manufacturers, built all these materials from wood to metal alloys to plastics, created all these components and all these classes of weapons, and developed an AI that would use all this stuff and develop the guns for us. And as a result, there's more guns in Borderlands than in every shooter on the PlayStation 3 and every shooter on the Xbox 360 all added together. And I'm still surprised by what I see. It's really cool stuff. So that's an invention. And since we've invented that, maybe that is Gearbox.